as though, they're going to give up any ground there. What they're going to hear now is the ref grip. So if the athletes can't agree or find a spot to start, the refs take over and they're going to actually set the grip and then begin the match that way.
Perfect. How common would that be where the refs got to step in, you think, too?
Super matches is much more common because usually the competitors are a lot more experienced, so they're going to try and fight and gain every little advantage. Where in the ref grip, you're still trying to get that. Oh, this is a hook battle. Jeremy's coming back through there. Looks pretty darn even here at the center. Jeremy's trying to transition over there, get a little bit more pronation through his hand, but Cody's digging in deep. Jeremy, this is a very close one. What a war. Cody's transitioning over, trying to get his shoulder behind to generate a little bit more pressing strength. Oh, Jeremy staying in deep though. As you see here, both athletes are trying to use their body to get behind. Ooh.
That was a battle on that one.
That was a battle for sure.
Good. Both athletes were almost off the floor at one point in time, just kind of giving all again into the torque there.
That's a big difference too. A lot of people think arm wrestling is only your arms. That is not true. As you can see, you can use any part of your body to wrap yourself around that table. Your feet don't even actually have to stay planted on the ground. As long as one hand remains on the peg and then your elbow is connected to that pad, you're good to go.
I think I might have saw this on a video one time or something, but you're kind of allowed to wrap your foot around the bar if you think it'll help you with some leverage. That's allowed too.
Absolutely, yeah. So Cody actually did hook his leg around there to try and generate a little bit more side force. So did Jeremy at the end, and that's actually what helped Jeremy transfer, because you create what's called a bit of a wedge to kind of push off of using your leg. So
makes sense.
Yep.
And for those at home and for yourself too, you might have saw I kind of zoomed in on the athletes there when they were wrestling. Do you think people at home and yourself, would you like to see the full length with the legs and everything, or do you kind of enjoy just getting closer to the arms?
I would say it's a little bit in between. It's always good to see kind of what the lower body's doing as well, but the big battle is usually the hands kind of mid height up. So
yeah, for someone like less experienced like me, it's kind of cool to see the upper body just with the arms going at 100%. It. But for an experienced athlete like yourself, yeah, it does make sense to see their technique with the legs, what they're doing.
Absolutely, because that does kind of dictate. If someone's loosely flailing their legs around, they're not going to be able to generate as much force from their lower half. And we saw when Jeremy actually did hook his leg around that post, he was able to create a lot more torque there and finish the match. All right, we're going to see if either of the guys make any adjustments. And if they've elected to go to the referee's grip right off the get-go.
All right, so this time it's going to be Jeremy on the left and Cody on the right, correct?
That is correct, indeed. It's looking like Cody's going for a little bit of a higher hand position here. Gonna see, he's got high knuckles there, Cody does. Looks like we got a movement. No, a warning.
Oh, they got a warning during the ref setup?
Yep, so the ref's grip, if you move at all in the setup, you can actually get a foul. So a match can lose based on 2 fouls.
Yep.
But in the ref's grip, if they feel as though no advantage was gained, they can give you a warning. Flashed him right into the hook there.
That was fast.
So the tournament you're going to see, a lot of matches are going to be that quick. It's very, very quick.
It's impressive.
Yeah, so Cody made the right adjustments there in the setup. He definitely felt like there was a little bit of a gap. Maybe Jeremy was a little bit behind on the start, but he definitely made a good hit. Cody took that, so now we're 1-1 here.
That's awesome. Yeah, excited to see it. I even recognize some of the referees from the Edmonton shows.
Yep, the refs are actually longtime competitors themselves. We have Dave Hicks out here and Patrick Butcher. Both guys have flown in from BC. Dave Hicks is actually a world champion and been around the sport very, very, very long time. Great referees. Happy to have them out here.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And they're the best at what they do. So, I mean, obviously, we want to put on a high-class, good caliber show and keep the athletes safe. So, need the best to do that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Do they have to take a course or anything for this, or is it just experience?
So, it's seminars. They actually put on a class, and it goes from level 1, level 2, and I believe level 3. Cool. So, yeah, these guys are your higher-level referees in Canada. And we have Terry as well, who's, I believe, one of the highest-level refs in Canada.
Awesome. You guys are really putting on a primo show here with the venue and the high-end athletes, the guests from America.
Ooh, and Cody's got him again. Jeremy, unfortunately, spent a little too much in that first round. Cody found a weakness that he felt and is exploiting it there. So
that's where the interesting part, as I mentioned, comes in of the gaming, right? Like, for the average person that's never done any arm wrestling, like, oh yeah, it's just a bunch of tough guys like pulling arms. Like, not at all. Like,
no.
I'm learning a lot even just today, like talking with you here. Just the setup alone is just a huge starting point towards whether you're going to win or not.
Oh, absolutely. I've been doing this now for like about 2-ish years on and off, and I still feel as though I'm very much in the infancy of the sport, and there's so much depth to it, and that's one of the most, I would say, interesting aspects of it is how deep you can go into it, and you're really never a great master. You can always learn or find something different because people are built different, and it's always a different puzzle that steps up to the table against you.
Yeah, a bit of psychology there too, kind of just getting a feel for the guy and what you think he's going to do and everything. It's just like chess. You got to predict their move and what they're going to do. And you were the one that sent me some videos talking about if something's not really working, you can transition mid-pull to adjust and stuff, which sounds quite difficult just to do that.
It very rarely happens. Yeah. In amateur tournaments, you're going to see someone try and adjust, and at higher levels, like what we're seeing here, Cody made a good adjustment there, and we saw that in the very first match where they went back and forth and they transitioned to a couple different moves offensively and defensively. But amateur-wise, you very rarely see that. Usually it's you're shooting for one move and swinging for the fences.
Yeah, I'd imagine you'd be very vulnerable during that transition to a move on their end, right?
Absolutely. Well, if the athlete is experienced. A lot of times you get two unexperienced athletes and you're just playing whack-a-fuck for lack of better terms.
Fair enough, makes sense. All right, Jeremy and Cody, good to go at it here.
All right, we'll see if Jeremy makes any adjustments or if Cody's going to take this win home here today and climb up the Alberta rankings.
Yeah, Cody's currently 2-1 here, correct? Cody's on the right-hand side.
So we're seeing Jeremy there complain a little bit how Cody's actually carving in. So that's giving him an advantage to commit to that hook that he's going for, that low dragon hook, as we've seen Jeremy be susceptible to 2 times already.
Yeah, let's see if he adjusts for that here now.
Cody's going for that higher knuckle position, leaving a little bit of gap, it looks like, so he's going to probably go for that same route and dive in. Oh,